Hey, it's 11 a.m. on August 4th, 2024, and it's Greg and Looney from our new yoga studio that is very disheveled, and yet I've been able to carve out the basics. Welcome if you're a YouTuber or a Zoom friend. We're just getting started on Sunday. Sunday is sacred self-care, yin and restorative, which I really need after about a week of moving. So relax on your back if you're brand new to this channel, if the algorithm just dropped you by. We're a group of like-minded souls who get together to do yoga for everybody. Maybe you're not over in Paris at the Olympics. That's not your body type. So this is for the rest of us. And Sunday is restorative, yin, calm, and peaceful. And I really need it after a week of moving. Anyway, it'll be nice to have a snapshot of this room in its just moved in condition. Bed on the side, junk over here, but the essentials. Artwork from my best friend, cat tree, and the guitar represents all my musical instruments that will come in here. By the way, thank you for liking and subscribing. Looney and I really appreciate it. We're growing by leaps and bounds of subscribers, those who are tuned in, tapped in, and turned on to Upward Spiral Yoga and the love and bliss and peace that it cultivates. Welcome to my beloved Zoom friends. I see friends streaming in on Zoom. We're simulcasting. I can flip the switch. I've been teaching on Zoom now for 4 years and been on YouTube channel for almost a year now. We have hundreds of subscribers. We'd love to have thousands soon. You can help with that. The world really needs yoga right now. Welcome if you're just getting in. This is our new location. We moved after 3 years and it's going to be the most beautiful room in the world. Going to get a beautiful Murphy's bed. You know that? That's my Murphy bed right now. But I'm going to get a Murphy bed and hang up my friend Todd's paintings and going to get some special cat climbing things that go up the wall. It's just going to be glorious. But today is just for today. We have the resources we need to do the yoga that we need. Anyway, all my clothes are still packed. I'm wearing the same shirt. It's filthy dirty. I apologize, but I'm not going to try to Pollyanna this. I've been moving and I need some peace and quiet and bliss with my friends. If you're brand new, we spend the first 10 minutes on the back, just relaxing. If you're new to yoga, it's never too late to start. Today's the best day. And today is not feet behind the head and cartwheels and back springs. That's Monday. Oh, hi, Looney. Also, a lot of people come mostly to see Looney, so see if we can adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. Ah, that's better. That's going to get 100 new subscribers right there. I've been go, go, go for 168 hours. I'm just going to sit with my friends and breathe, relax. In about 5 more minutes, we'll start joint juice, yin yoga, and then restorative yoga. I really just do want to communicate that this is yoga for all the rest of us who think that yoga is too hard, off limits for contortionists or Cirque du Soleil performers. Yoga is any seeker who seeks to be a calm and peaceful, healthy and flexible soul. Looney loves his new digs. I got 6 different cat trees. He's got a beautiful patio. He's got trees to climb up. There were raccoons here the other night. A whole family came in and went through all my boxes. And they found the cat food and ripped the box open. Okay, let's breathe down from our belly button now. Let's catch up with our feels. Sometimes during a tumultuous week, you feel a lot of things that you can't feel at the time. You got to kind of keep going, and it's a good time to digest a week's worth of feelings. Great Zoom turnout today. Good to see you. To my YouTube friends, I also simulcast on Zoom. You can find out all about that and become part of our group. All you need to do is go to Upward Spiral Yoga, upwardspiralyoga.com. It's got all my information about my coaching, my meditation, my online Zoom classes, and how to be a calm and peaceful soul. Oh, good kitty. Good kitty, bad kitty. Don't bite me. It's Sunday. Anyway, 4 more minutes on the back. Breathe in your breathes, feel in your feels. My cat is just sniffing me up one side and down the other after moving for a week. He just thinks I smell provocative. I don't have my regular camera set up. This camera has kind of an unusual fisheye lens, so I am from the Fish Islands. Today's whole class, the theme is moving, not necessarily physical moving, but moving mentally, emotionally, spiritually, logistically, moving in terms of ideas, projects, expansion, growth. It's time to move, kitty cats, and sometimes you do it voluntarily and sometimes you do it with a little bit of life's coercion. I'm using my laptop as my camera. It's 5-6 feet away, so I can tell there are people in class. I don't know who. So welcome to you anonymous souls who I love so much. And the YouTube analytics, which I can see, are astonishing. People from Maine, Spain to Ukraine, thank you for your liking and subscribing. At this class, people actually do like and subscribe, unlike so many other YouTube channels, because you understand that subscribing spreads yoga around the world. And in this summer and this upcoming fall, the world really needs calm and peaceful souls. Okay, so now we've felt our feels for a few minutes. Now we're gonna say the great prayer of acceptance. I accept exactly who I am, where I am today, in my new place, exactly the way I am, exactly who I am. There goes Looney. Right here, right now. I accept. Acceptance is the key to all serenity. We all know that. I just have to be reminded. Good. Now, biggest inhale you got. Whopping big inhale. Exhale, let it all go. We're calm and peaceful souls. By the way, thanks to all my Zoom friends for 4 years of support. And when I say support, you know I mean it emotionally, contributing, everything. You've just helped me keep going. And so I couldn't do it without you. Anyway, take your arms up to the ceiling, extend your arms back up over your head. Get a good first thing in the morning stretch. Point your toes, writhe around in first thing in the morning ecstasy. Good, draw your knees in and roll around on your back a little bit. Roll around the other way. This is how we roll. Your back has your back. let's roll up or sit up together. Let's talk a little bit. Joan Rivers, one of my favorite humans and comedians of all time. I think she wrote a book, Can We Just Talk? No, it was actually called Enter Talking. Anyway, it's Get Real Sunday. By that I mean we get real. We talk about life. And so all my t-shirts are packed. I've been moving in this t-shirt for 1 week. It's sort of a badge of honor at this point. And I'm in my new place. I moved from Pleasant Hill, California. If you're watching on YouTube and you don't know where that is, I moved all the way up north to Concord, California, right next to my favorite golf course. Anyway, this room is a work in project, but I wanted to start with symbols and representations of what I love the most. A painting from my friend Todd and Jennifer. There's a cat tower for my cat. There's a guitar. And now I'm gonna get you know what Murphy style beds are? I'm gonna get a Murphy style bed. So there's my bed. And besides that, it's me and my heart and soul and I have not taught a yoga class for a week. I don't think I've done it, but I've lifted 80 tons of boxes. So let's chant an Om together. It's my inaugural Om in this location. Big deep inhale. Hands to our hearts. Drop the chin, close your eyes, please. God, love, source, infinite higher organizing power, whatever you like to be called as long as we call upon you. Bless this inaugural practice. Bless all the friends who are showing up for years and first timers. May each and every participant get exactly the love, the light, the truth, the inspiration, the guidance, the comfort, the healing, the joy they need this very day to live their best life now. Om, amen. I have dust in my eyes. Oh, shoulders, one. Joint juice if you're brand new. Wow, great Zoom turnout today. I can't see the names, but I can see the quantity of names. So if you're brand new, go like this. I've hardly eaten all week long, plus I'm on this carnivore diet, so skinny. Other way, lean. Lean's a better word, isn't it? My cheekbones are sticking out again. 5. Plus I have less fat on my ass, so I'm actually sitting on a blanket. 7, 8. Job. I'm getting the lay of the land. Can I move in here? I've got all the space in the world. Arms up, arms out. I don't have all my props. I did unpack one box and it had a blanket, a bolster, and another blanket. Poof. I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit. Keep doing that. Look at all the people in class. Hundreds of people now on YouTube watching live or recorded. Good, one more up your chakras, behind your neck. Ooh. Good job. Okay. By the way, it's my laptop camera. I'll get all the camera angles set up. There'll be way better views. You know, today we're gonna do the deal. All right. Drop your chin, take your head around 8 times. 1. It's never any individual movement. It's the intention and the sequence, the breathing and the mindfulness. I was able to plug in my hot tub last night. It takes about 24 hours to heat up. I am going to scream in ecstasy when I get in it. 6, 7, 8. Other way. I am so happy with this move. I am just I think I'm bursting with more gratitude than honestly ever in my whole life. Things are really opening up for upward spiral yoga students, new opportunities, new insights, new collaborations, new inspirations. We are aligned souls and things are really, really going to expand and increase for us. 8. Now please drop your chin down, close your eyes, and feel a positive vibrational sense of upcoming good. That's all it needs to be. You don't have to be specific. Just a generalized sense that my better years are out in front of me, that I'm a work in progress, and that the great grand design for my life is unfolding, and there will be moments of sudden expansion, sudden increase. This is so important. It puts us in a position to receive. Good job. And with soreness from moving, I'm only going to lean forward to here. You can come all the way down, but we're going to spend about a minute in a seated forward fold. If I had my yoga blocks, and I don't, I would put my head on them. So if you're a blockhead, if you're a Charlie Brown, you can put your head on a block. For my Zoom friends local, I cannot wait to have you over. This place is, it is the cat's meow. It is so, it's so bitchin'. It is so bitchin' here. It's so cool. I have a swimming pool. Okay, come up, my friends. I'm gonna switch to crossing my legs like that. And remember, this is yin. The poses are slow and steady. We take time. My friend Wes from Arizona is in class. 23 years ago, I was in savage, severe life crisis, as bad as it gets. As bad as it gets. And my friend Wes helped me out, and he said, just gonna have to give it time, brother, the tincture of time, the healing of time. And he said, your happiness will come back one day. And here I am, happier than ever. And so are you. From fingertips, long spine, inhale, look forward. The tincture of time. And relax. Drop your chin, relax your hair down, wag your shag, dip your dew. Good. And come on up. Oh man, a week without a formal yoga class. I am a sore cat. That's okay. All right, so arms out, palms up. Pull your arms in, brush your side. Inhale around to the front. If you wonder what this weird thing is over here on my right side, what is that? Is that like some sort of 2001 monolith or something? No, that's my bed turned on its side. But if you just got in, do you know what a Murphy's bed is? I'm going to get the coolest Murphy's bed. It folds up and down. Going to hang a couple more Todd paintings. Going to get some. Have you seen those cat things you put on your wall? My cat's going to be able to go diagonally up this wall to this area up there, the catwalk. It is so fun to move, except it's horrible, but it's so fun because you can get creative again. There's so many things to do. Push out. Life should always feel like the most interesting time ever, the most creative, the most collaborative, the most inspired. If you're not feeling that, maybe you're watching on YouTube and you've heard about yoga. Yoga lights up your mind and your inspiration, your creativity. It aligns you with like-minded souls who want to collaborate and help you. If you don't believe that, Start believing it. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking over and over and over again. Some beliefs are closer to the truth. Some beliefs are further from the truth. Yoga teaches you the truth. Inhale for an Om. Prayer hands, drop your chin, close your eyes. Now, whether you're a yogi, a Buddhist, a Christian, a Muslim, an atheist, a scientist, a Zoroastrian, an I'm not sure, an agnostic, whatever you are, if you close your eyes and drop your chin, you can use your intention, your imagination, and your feeling to visualize and imagine a prayer, a vision for yourself. What's the thing most wanted or needed right now? Ask and you shall receive. That's true whether you're agnostic, atheist, or devout. Wherever you point your mind, you go. Point wisely. Good. Now lace these self-same paws. Push up. I'm going to have this t-shirt bronzed. This is the one I've been moving in for a week, that's a good idea. Arms up. Now push to the right, turn to the right, I should say. Now left hand, right knee, right arm behind you for a much needed twist. Man, I got to tell you, you don't do a yoga class for a week, your ass gets sore. So, man, I'm glad that I remember that lesson. You do yoga frequently, you'll feel so much better in your body. You may not feel perfect or great, but whatever you will feel, it'll be better than if you didn't do it. That's a good deal. Inhale and release. Come on out. All right. I like a new look, even though it's not done. I like just a new, fresh look. When you go to this mall, they're always moving stuff around because it stimulates your eye to see new things. My toothpaste is over here. It's not over there anymore. That lights up new neurons in your head. Stretch up. Well, basically what I'm saying, if you haven't moved for a while, say you're my sister in Sacramento, you haven't moved for 36 years, you should move. Ah, what a jerk I am. Inhale. Exhale, turn left, 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 right hand, left knee to get a good little twist. Now remember, when you do yoga, you're moving. You don't have to move your whole house. I'm just being a jerk because I'm mad because I had to move, but now I'm happy. Now look all the way around behind you, see what's after you. Just because you're not paranoid doesn't mean that there isn't somebody not chasing you. Inhale here, exhale, release. There's workers out there working, building me a new deck. Oh boy, a new deck, a new landing, new stairs. It's not done yet, it's all dirt, but it's being built. We're under construction, you guys. Okay. Lean forward into your paws. My really bendy friends, Laura Ham, who's from my ex-town of Pleasant Hill, she can bring her elbows and all the way together. Drop your chin. Let's make Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi is spelled Ujjayi, and it's a little whispery sound. That's such an easier way to spell. I spell great. I don't smell good, but I spell great. And as you drop your chin and close your eyes, you make that little whispery sound at the back of your throat. And now here's good news. A bubbling, percolating sense of bliss and well-being begins to appear in your consciousness from literally out of nowhere. All of us are out of nowhere. Oh, my neck. I need a neck rub. Who, YouTubers, if you'd like to rub my neck, leave a comment. Leave a comment for Looney. Every time you leave a comment on YouTube, it leads to 100 more subscriptions. Good, come on up. And I'm not embarrassed to ask, could you do me a huge favor on YouTube? Like and subscribe. Okay, now I'm just kind of sitting unflattering, arms out. These are called go screw yourself, go screw your arms in and out. Still have a nice high wood frame ceiling. It is so cool. Getting a ceiling fan installed. See, maybe you should move and just buy a bunch of new stuff and throw a bunch of stuff away. There's a big trailer out in front of this place. I'm just throwing away everything. Don't you love that idea? Now, handcuffs, that's later tonight. Up my back, wings in here, elbows inside my knees. I cannot squeeze my elbows together. Laura can. Dendy's can. Drop your chin. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, sometimes I use the name of my Zoom friends. They're anonymous to you guys, but they're my beloveds I've been practicing with since the turn of the century. Now this is the stretch of my wrist, palmar flexion, for my anatomist friends. Okay, now I let go of my knees, and then we do these. Place your hands in front of your face, roll them around like a caffeinated jellyfish right in front of your face. Other way, it goes both ways. I went 3 days without my Apple Watch because I packed my Apple Watch charger and couldn't find it for 3 days. I'm not going to tell you the story. I haven't found my toothbrush for 3 days, but Crest Advanced Complete Care alcohol-free mouthwash. I'm hoping to find my toothbrush today. Isn't that disgusting that I would say that? It's Get Real Sunday, you guys. Leave me a comment. What's going on with you? Hello, bright new future. Yay. Thank God I don't start college or university again until 2 more weeks. That way I can set up my new digital piano, my drums, and my guitars in here. By the way, I have to select which instrument I'm going to major on, guitar, drums, or piano. I'm thinking piano. Leave a comment. Cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin. What are you going to major in? What's your major right now? Even if you're not in school, what's your major? We should always be majoring, maybe a double major. Golf, grandkids, pickleball, nuclear physics, having a new kid. What's your thing? I can help you with all those. Oh, hurt me. Oh, my poor feet. This is where the elite meet after a long week of moving to massage their poor downtrodden feet. So I'm massaging my middle center bottom of my feet with my feet. This is for heart, lungs, respiration. I am feeling better already from getting back into my yoga. That was my longest break in 25 years. Okay, and then pump the legs a little. Ooh, that's sore. Wow, I've lost a lot of weight. The floor, you know how I know? The floor is harder because I've got less fat. I'm gonna have to add a little cushion, I think. Okay, now, this next one's not my favorite. I know it might be yours. Feet together, knees together. Pull your heels in. all the way to your butt if you can, and try to squeeze your knees in together and sit upright. Relax your shoulders, drop your chin, close your eyes, and be unusually, ecstatically, blissfully happy for no apparent reason. It's great to see all my Zoom friends. Wonderful turnout. Let's have a renaissance of our Zoom friends for Sunday Sacred Self-Care class. Now I say that because the more that are gathered, the stronger the drawing, the healing, the restorative effect. That's a truism. Relax your shoulders, base of your spine in. Give yourself the squeeze that you need. I did bring a Pee Wee Herman sliding recliner, my favorite restorative piece of furniture, but I can't get at it today. He'll make an appearance next week. You have to come next week, if only to watch what I do to this place. Okie doke. All right. Now I'm going to counter pose. Back on my hands and on my feet. Champagne bottoms, caviar rears. Lifestyles of the rich and famous bottoms. Make your bottom your top. And come on down, kitty cats. All right, good job. Remember this one? Sorry for the camera angle, it'll get better. It's a little fisheye lensy. But I folded my right shin under, my left knee's out to the side. Lace my hands. By the way, this t-shirt is designed with these particular markings and colors, so don't judge me. Lean down to the right. Here's what I will say. Next Sunday, I will be so clean. There will be little sparkly things flying off of me. But some people kind of like my dirty, filthy side, I think. Does your right elbow hit the floor? Oh, I've not done this since last Sunday. 168 hours without doing. If you're brand new on YouTube and you don't do yoga, man, are you lucky to be here. Good, come on up. Remember this one? Oh, now just stretching a little left and right, getting any, tuck my underpants in too tight. Good, now yoga fists for strong wrists. I'm setting my fists back here. Also, welcome Wes with his brand new knee. It's really working out great. Now lift up half camel. Wes, if anything bothers your knee, a weird angle or anything, just skip it. It's neat, you can get new body parts. I got a couple things I'd like to get. Too much information. Good, come on down, you guys. Cactus. Turn right. Left hand, right hip. Right arm behind you. Now, you know what they said to Mrs. Lot? They told Mrs. Lot not to turn and look back. So you might want to keep your eyes closed on this unless you have a real penchant for salt. This is the stuff you do after a week of moving so that you get your frisky, fun-loving self back. Good, now come on back. Now just because I'm in this new place, yes, I definitely need more cushion on this floor. I can only lean back to here. My bendy friends from Romania, who are probably in Paris at the Olympics, can lean all the way on their back. Greg pose is just leaning back a little bit because you know that phrase, I'm not getting any younger? Actually, I am. I'm getting younger emotionally, vibrationally, consciously, enthusiastically. Next time somebody says they're not getting any younger, correct them. Now, if you hate this pose, if you're brand new and it's like, I, if you hate this pose, there's still hope for you. Just do some remedial variation and keep coming back every week for the rest of your life. And before you know it, you too will have a yoga miracle. My cat's sleeping. There's 4 cat trees in the room. He's sleeping over there. Okay, come on up, you guys. All right, stretch your right leg out. Now, we're doing this head to knee pose, yin style, which means very slow. Now, if you're watching for the first time and you thought that Sunday class was just going to be all rainbows and whipped cream and unicorn and lemon drops and stuff, for me, this pose is not that. Just leaning forward a little bit is plenty, but remember the tincture of time. We're not going to 11 on the 10 scale. By the way, if you're more flexible than I am, feel free to make fun of me. What you think of me is none of my business. Like I really believe that, but I'm trying to. For a good deal of my life, what you thought of me was more important than what I thought of me. There's a word for that. That's called crazy town. 2 words. It's great when other people think well of you, but it doesn't matter if you don't think well of yourself. Good, stay in the pose, big inhale, even though it's compressed. Exhale, let it go. Good, my friends, and come on up. Now, there's a condition you get from moving all week long. It's a technical term. It's called tight assitis. So you got to grab your right foot. And you got to swing your leg around. Now, if you're brand new, most Sundays we swing this foot behind our head. But this Sunday we're not. Just kidding. You new YouTubers, don't freak out any more than you already are. Sometimes you got to freak out. Now, this anterior malleolus, this outside ankle bone, that's supposed to go over your knee. But maybe you're tight as a person that's really tight. So if it doesn't go there, just sit regular or kind of lean back, and this whole long concrete band along the outside of your leg will unfold over time. How much time? 2 weeks. Takes 2 weeks. 2 more weeks. All right. Close your eyes and experience your own being. What's the one common denominator that's with you all the time? When everything else goes, when everyone else goes, what is with you? Your own consciousness. Find that first. Okay, now from here, I'm just gonna dust. I'm gonna grab my, see this Band-Aid? I was moving boxes out there in front. I swung around and the fence had a big rusty nail on it, and I took off a very large chunk of skin. This is 2 weeks after I saw a doctor for the first time in 5 years, and she said, you should get a tetanus shot. And I said, no thanks. Side. I didn't know you're supposed to get a tetanus shot when you're an adult. There's like 70 shots I should have had. I did get the shot for 24-hour Munchausen by proxy syndrome, so don't have to worry about that. Now, Linda Benatar and I, we like doing Sheryl Crow side to side. This is where you take your arms level side to side by using your torso, and you twist your arms. I'm gonna tear up because of all the Zoomers who came to see me. You guys keep coming back on Sundays. Big open palms. Now, right arm under, hug, hugga, 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 mugga. Now you're really tight and you have a large torso or large bosom. You can only grab to here. Otherwise, grab like this. Hold up your arms if you can, ups and downs. This is the moving experience. Oh, I'm sore. Other way. I'm gonna go get a 90-minute massage later today. Other way, circle your elbows around. Oh, left and right. Good, now I'm sitting tall. I'm turning to my right. See that? My face too. Now I'm gonna turn my face all the way to the left. Drop my chin, close my eyes, tilt my forearms to the right. If you're brand new, if you're just sitting with your torso moving to the right and your arms doing something, you're accruing the benefit of doing yoga with like-minded souls. This is not who's doing the pose most perfectly. It's about who's here with the intention of connecting with their higher power, with others. Good, now let's bring it back to the center, shall we? Let's undo our arms. Swim to me. It's probably my brother texting me. Better turn on Do Not Disturb. Swim toward me. Grab your right wrist with your left hand behind your back. And if I don't get a 90-minute massage today, I'm going to take matters into my own hands and massage my own back with my grabbed wrist for 30 seconds. Like I have time to go get a massage today. Other way, I have to find my floss. Okay, now if you can't lean forward, all I can say is it's your fault. You've been messing up for years. Just lean forward a little bit. There's a price to pay for not moving our body according to plan, but grace and mercy is always available to those who are willing to start. But just don't always be starting. Some people are always starting. Start and continue. There's a thought. If you're brand new, this is, of all my instructions, this is my favorite. Stop thinking. It burns out your brain circuitry, gives you a headache, doesn't really solve. Every thought you've ever had that solved a problem did not come from your head. Okay, and come on up. All right, now take your opposable thumbs into the middle center bottom of your feet if you have access to your feet. If you no longer have access to your feet because they're too far away or they're inaccessible, so to speak, that's sad, but sad can always turn into triumph if you work on it. I'm massaging middle center bottom of my foot. Now I'm pushing in with thumbnail because that makes me fall in love. And now we're going to chant Om. Big inhale. To mantra, I am a calm, peaceful soul, and things are always working out for me. Okie doke. Extend your leggies out, shake them out. Do you realize we just went through every hip angle in the body? Now we'll counterpose by lifting our pantyhose. Lift up. Ah. Say ah with me. Ah. Grunting with friends is the best. Good. Come on down. Okie doke. Feet together, mild wiggling. Okay, now I'm going to fold my left shin under like this. See, I cheated. I put my right butt cheek on a blanket. I know all the yoga hacks. Oh man, my cheekbones are sticking out. Leave a comment. You're losing too much weight. Place your hands behind your head. No, I'm not. 20 more pounds, you guys. Although oftentimes it shows in the face first, doesn't it? Lean your left elbow down. Maybe you're just so tight. In this pose, you're just leaning over to the right, complaining bitterly about the injustice of life and how if you don't do yoga, you just get tight as hell. But then you had a moment of clarity and you realize, I had something to do with this stiffness and soreness. I'll start moving a little bit. If you think there's another solution, how's that working for you? Whether you're brand new, never done this before, whether you've been doing yoga for 50 years, don't compare yourself to other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. Unless you're comparing yourself to somebody who's worse at things than you are, then it's really the thief of joy. Good, you guys, now we're going to extend these beautiful arms up. This is good for hanging draperies and ceiling fans. Good, now turn left if you can. Right hand, left hip, or even left foot if you're a bendy bear. And turn your upper body to the left. Obviously. I'm going to turn and look at this beautiful Todd painting in the background. I don't have as much space as I had before, but I always have space for Todd paintings. Remember, every pose is a prayer. It's a physical hieroglyph of the soul. Every one of these shapes angles and arcs and directs energy rivers into your body. Inhale here and slowly come out of twisties. Now back on your fisties, from twisties to fisties. Now, I've got a personal question. Can you rocket your butt to the ceiling? You might even fire the afterburners. Lift up. This stretches areas that most people have not stretched since the Clinton administration. Good, you guys, and come out of that good one. Good, now everybody's least favorite pose. Lean all the way on your back because you can't. Unless you can. If you can, you've either been living right, or you know what Mark Twain said, youth is wasted on the young. Maybe you never couldn't do it, but if you're over 40 or 50 and you can lay on your back, you've been living right, at least with respect to that. We'll be in this pose for 30 more seconds. Now, some people really love this pose. It's ecstasy for them. It is ecstasy when all this tissue opens up, we get all the blockage out. Little kids love this. Iris Sky, my favorite, maybe she's 4-year-old now. She likes this one. Her mom likes it. Okay, come on up. Slowly, of course. If you can get out of this pose fast, I am joining your YouTube page. Sorry for the camera angle, but this massive muscular left leg is now with cat scratches and moving scrapes all over it. And head to knee pose. Now, you'll note that my head, I could cram my head all the way down to my knee. I could just do it for my ego. But when I do stuff for my ego rather than my true self, the short-term benefit is always vastly outweighed by the medium and long-term horror. So Why not just humble yourself and do the forward fold that you can do? Some keys are: keep your spine long, don't bounce, shoulders relaxed, a nice feeling of extension out through your left heel, left toes turn in a little bit. By next week, when I get this galactic acid out of myself, I'll be all the way down again. I just don't want to push too hard right now. Remember that song by the Trogs in the 60s? You're pushing too hard. That sounds like a question my brother would ask, frankly. I like this pose because it makes me slow down, accept where I'm at, realize I've got light years to go. I never want to be done. I never want to be, oh man, I'm perfect at everything. What a nightmare. Except golf and musical instruments and yoga. All right. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Silly. Okay, now I bring this leg back in. Back up so I can see you. Okay, now I'm going to grab my foot. Now, Ira Sky, Anna, Laura Ham, my sister, and everybody else going to put the foot behind their head. Otherwise, just open up your acetabulum. That's your hip joint. Woo! Good. Now, if this is all really tight, you got a tight ass, you're just going to set it there and just be. Otherwise, it goes over the top. If you put that ankle over the knee and you're way back here, you might want to just keep it out here so that you can tilt your pelvis forward, okay? You don't want to be stuck back. You don't want to be stuck up back there. I want to be able to pull back on my less fat ass butt now. Sorry, bad language. I apologize. Forgive me. But I just want to be able to sit forward on my butt bones, ischial tuberosities. Now, left forearm on top, elbows up, and we're voguing side to side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry for bad language before. I normally have a pretty good filter. Moving is, I've cursed so many times in the last week, from dropping boxes, stubbing toes. Good, now bring these down. Hug me, would ya? Just wearing that. Love me, love all of me. Pull back, careful. Now right arm under. You're brand new. You just, you can only grab here. Just move, go like that. Grab tighter, then make out with yourself. Fold your arms up if God made, this is called praying mantis. Ups and downs. You know, I was so happy where I was for 3 years. It was astonishing, breathtaking, brilliant, amazing, perfect. And this is better. It's just way better in so many ways. Now, I don't think I would have deliberately done it, but life does. But when you trust life, what does Alanis Morissette say? She says, life has a funny way of helping you out, doesn't it? It moves you when you don't want to move, always to something way better. And you look back and you say, I'm so glad I did that. Okay, now we're going to turn left, 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 left. Face left, elbows, belly button. Now face, face, face only to the right. Tilt your head to the right. Be beautiful. Somebody's got to do it. Drop your chin. Tilt your forearms to the left if you are praying mantis. Now, to me, this pose is a prayer. This is a prayer. It squeezes out the old and it absorbs the new, the lively, the fresh, the interesting, the breathtaking. You can't put new wine into old wineskins, you guys. For my friends in recovery, you can't put new grape juice into old grape juice containers. I love this pose. Good, now brings it back to the center. Swim through the jello to me. Grab your left wrist with your right hand behind your back. And if you also don't have time for a 90-minute massage later today, just make a circle on your lower back. Make a circle the other way. Good, now I'm keeping my left wrist clasped behind my back. And you may have 0 forward fold, and you might be able to clamshell all the way down. You be you, I'll be me. What did Oscar Wilde say? He said a lot, obviously, but what shall I quote? I shall quote, be yourself, everyone else is taken. Drop your chin, Greg, drop your chin. Close your eyes and fold over your pearl of great price, your sense of peace, presence, inner sanctum. Good friends, next inhale, please to come up. Man, this hour just rocked by. Opposable thumbs, dolphins are so jealous. I'm jealous of their blowhole. They're jealous of our thumbs. Now I'm going to massage the middle center bottom of my feet. Now you may not have access to the middle center bottom of your feet with your thumbs, and just scientifically assess that that's the case if it's true, and be a scientist, and you just say, one of these days I'll be able to do that again. Regaining lost range of motion, lost range of emotion, lost range of joy is some of the best of yoga. Now I'm going to push in there pretty good, and we'll do one more Om, kitty cats. Big ol' inhale. Now this is prayer of gratitude and thankfulness. A great prayer is to thank universe, source, God, love for all the prayers that have been answered. That's a beautiful prayer. Thank you, God, for the 50 billion prayers you've answered. Thank you for the prayers you haven't answered because it would have killed me. Thank you, God, in your infinite wisdom, correctly assessing my prayers. Good. Have you ever prayed for somebody to come back into your life when in retrospect it was like, oh God, what was I thinking? Okay, you guys, I barely fit sideways in this room until I move some stuff, but I'm going into Shavasana, even if it's a little crimped. I'm going to put this underneath my knees. I'm going to put this underneath my neck. I'm going to hope this bed does not fall on me and impale me on camera, but if it does, please like and subscribe, because how often do you get to see that? And we're going to do, it's exactly 12 o'clock. We're going to relax on our back for 5 minutes. Whether you're a Zoomer or a YouTuber, don't skip this part. And if you're a Zoomer, please stay. I'd like to visit with you at the end. Let's relax more than we ever have in our whole life, shall we? Yep, my 74-inch long frame does fit. Oh, oh God, oh. Wiggle your legs, lift your butt cheeks, shoulder blades. Oh, that's enough. See you in 5 minutes. Okay, my friends, stay nice and relax. Relax even more. Hey, we get to reconvene our great ritual. If you'd like to invite God, love, source, infinite higher organizing glory in, this is a good time. Every time is a good time for that. Of course, it's always from choice. God will never violate our free will, but will always answer our call. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes if you prayed that simple prayer with me, and circulate fresh, brand new inspiration, creativity, joy, bliss, ecstasy, wisdom through yourself. Boy, I was lucky I woke up. I fell dead asleep. I woke up in 6 minutes. Okay, curl onto your right side nice and slow, friends around the world. If everybody rolls over at the same time all the way around the world, then the world will stay on its axis. Love all over yourself. That's a Gregism. Love all over yourself. Get it everywhere. Now keep your eyes closed to sit up. That keeps the creamy filling on the inside. Don't let the creamy filling out. Okay, and I can find my acetabulums on the floor. My paws are in prayer. We just have expansions of brand new gratitude, joy, bliss, inspiration, creativity out in front. Thanks to the one who always makes that new for us. All together we say, Namaste. Okay, as always, YouTubers, thank you for liking and subscribing. Could you do me a huge favor? A lot more people are watching, and every time one person clicks subscribe, leaves a comment, or rings the bell to know when we go live, pretty soon we're going to hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, and then 1,000,000, and you will have helped spread yoga around the world. So thanks, you guys. Looney says hello. There's Looney. Hank, see him? Plopped over. One cat tree, two cat trees. Okay, so